Here is everything that you need to know about Phrolova. To play Phrolova effectively, you need to track the different modes she cycles through. Phrolova, by default, stays in composed state. From this state, she moves through 3 other modes to complete her rotation. The only way to obtain her forte stacks is by entering the reincarnate state. Using basic attack 3 or resonance skill puts Phrolova in the reincarnate state. Following this with another basic attack or skill provides 1 forte stack and ends reincarnate. The forte stack obtained differs based on the attack used. Phrolova can obtain a 3rd type of forte stack called cadenza. Using an intro or echo skill automatically converts the next forte stack obtained into cadenza. These different forte stacks will come into play when Phrolova uses liberation. Her liberation doesn't require any resonance energy, which makes it very unique. However, you still need to unlock her liberation before it can be used. To unlock her liberation, Phrolova must use a heavy attack with a full forte bar while being in her default composed state. This heavy attack puts Phrolova in a resolving chord state, enabling liberation. Using liberation will put Phrolova in the maestro state, give her a 120% attack buff, and summon Hecate. Phrolova's forte stacks are then consumed in the order in which they were acquired. Then Hecate casts an enhanced attack depending on the type of forte stack consumed. These enhanced attacks can be triggered without any input from you. Additionally, switching to another resonator before these enhanced attacks are cast will provide Phrolova with aftersound. Aftersound will not only increase the damage multiplier of the heavy attack that unlocked liberation, but it will also provide a 2.5% crit damage increase for every stack. Since she starts battle with 10 aftersound stacks, that's an immediate 25% crit damage boost. Hecate isn't just passive. She can dodge and attack enemies. However, using liberation again will prematurely end Maestro state. Phrolova's rotation is extremely simple. Start by using basic attacks and resonance skill to obtain all 6 forte stacks. I would recommend using her echo skill here. This transforms the next forte stack into a cadenza, giving her access to a stronger enhanced attack later. Once her forte bar is full, follow it up with a heavy attack to unlock liberation. Then, use Phrolova's liberation and outro. Moving on to Phrolova's teams. The best team option is Phrolova, Cantarella, and Rosia. Phrolova's outro amplifies Havoc and heavy attack damage. This benefits Rosia, whose own outro in turn amplifies Cantarella's damage. Additionally, Rosia's liberation provides an attack buff to the entire team. Cantarella's outro is a perfect buff for Phrolova. Cantarella can heal the entire team, slow down enemy targets, and trigger coordinated attacks while also dealing considerable damage. Some of Cantarella and Rosia's skills are considered as echo skills. Using these skills will cause Hecate, summoned through liberation, to activate an attack. I would recommend Shorekeeper or Verena only if you don't have Cantarella. Pairing Phrolova with Camellia or Havoc Rover is also an option. But resonance skill damage amplifiers like Brant and Jaji are more effective. Your last options will be Danjin and Tauchi. Next up are Phrolova's weapons. Her signature has a crit rate main stat. Dealing echo skill damage with this rectifier provides resonance skill damage bonus, echo skill damage bonus, and defense ignore. This is a pretty broken rectifier, but I would not recommend pulling for it if you already have Stringmaster. Stringmaster can be put on any rectifier user due to its insane 36% crit rate and attack buffs. Cantarella's signature is a decent alternative, but the basic attack damage bonus it provides is useless for Phrolova. Lastly, we have Cosmic Ripples. Unfortunately, this doesn't synergize with Phrolova, as it provides ER and basic attack damage bonus. Its attack main stat is the only thing helping Phrolova. The 4-star options just increase attack. Finally, we have Echoes. Phrolova's new Echo set only has a 3-piece effect. This provides an insane 20% crit rate buff and a 35% Echo skill damage bonus. But only if she has 0 resonance energy. Fortunately, Phrolova easily meets this requirement. To complete the build, you'll want to pair that with a 2-piece effect of either Havoc Eclipse or Midnight Veil, both of which offer an extra 10% Havoc damage bonus. The 2-piece Lingering Tunes set is a solid alternative, granting 10% attack instead. As for Phrolova's 4 cost, it will be the Nightmare Hecate. Unfortunately, this Echo will be released alongside Phrolova's banner and can't be pre-farmed. Lastly, here are the Echo stats that Phrolova needs.